This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Anthony Foyt IV has spun coming off turn number 4 in the Great Clips Dodge, and that'll put us under the second caution of the day. Working lap 94. Casey Kane had built up a 4.8-second lead over Kevin Harvick before the caution flag. Let's show you what happened.
Coming off turn 4, and it's a difficult corner to run, and looks like it's really difficult when you have the 99 car of my brother pushing you.
Boy, Paul Menard, the 11 car, all the way almost into the grass to get by him on the bottom.
Now McMurray was squirting water out the overflow on his entire oh, trouble. 14 going around. Tracy Hines.
That's Spencer Clark.
Caution's out, guys. We spun out, no contact. Come on, come on, come on.
But Spencer Clark, the 65 car, just barely got by. This car just walked up the racetrack just a little bit. Tracy Hines in the 14 got into AJ Fort, the 4th and the 38, and boy, Spencer Clark, that 65, just barely gets by.
Yeah.
Kevin Harvick leads Casey Kane by 1.1 second in the Samstown 300. Round of stops today. There are 57 laps to go. Everybody can go the distance after they stop. Who will take the first pit stop? We will. Be right back. Guess Tony Stewart about to go a lap down. Turn 4, one car entering pit road. Big brake lock up and a lot of smoke from the 56 of Kevin LePage.
Flat tires, baby.
No caution, no problem.
Caution is out.
Oh, caution. Problem. Well, that's interesting. Let's have a look here as LePage.
Down on that slick apron, old wore out tires. Car comes around with him.
Pretty darn good job of saving it, really. And 1:94 to Harvick's 32:22.
And that's Kenseth's fastest lap of the race right there.
Oh, trouble on the back of cars around.
John Andretti spins down to the inside after hard contact with the wall. Oh, he gets slammed hard.
Tim Sauter in the 36 car. Hard hit.
Didn't need to hit me a second time.
That was John talking, so apparently he's okay.
Well, the cars are destroyed. Look at that thing.
Boy, thank goodness that Tim Sauter hit him way up here.
That's where
and not back in the door.
See if we can see what started all this mess. 64 car, McMurray. Ooh.
Gets into the back of John Andretti in the 10. Turns John around.
McMurray on the lead lap, 10 car not.
You could see the car come up right there, and the roof flaps, the 2 flaps that deployed on the top, set it back on the ground.
And then
this.
Oh.
And he started going back up the racetrack. Then once the speed of the car slowed down, came back down on the apron. Cars in the right spot on the racetrack.
Kenseth gets by the 65 car without any problem down into turn 1. But it doesn't look like Matt's going to be able to close the deal here.
He's got to make up 1.2 seconds in 7.5 laps.
Kane's getting through the traffic really nicely. Car working well. He seems to be able to run high and low. Goes by on the outside here of the 01 car without any problems whatsoever. So pretty well got her on cruise control right now.
And I tell you what, this race team, they've got it on cruise control right now, this 9 car. Even though, like you mentioned a while ago, several different drivers go back to Mexico, sat on the pole, finished second, what Boris said. And I tell you what, they've been solid all weekend here with this 9 car with Casey Kane.
A lot of travel from their Statesville, North Carolina base, but a lot of success in these 2 weeks for Evernham Motorsports. Matt Kenseth dispatches Anthony Foyt.
And there's probably no one that's any harder on themselves for not being successful than Ray Evernham is. He really beats himself up. He takes his stuff really, really seriously, which he should. But it's good when he has some success. Takes a little pressure off of him.
Now with 6 laps to go. Casey Kane has a pretty clean racetrack in front of him. See Ray Evernham up there. Trip Bruce, the crew chief.
Ray would never look up, and you will never see him.
Still where he's been pretty much the whole time. He isn't close. closing.
You won't see a former driver celebrate until that checkered flag falls, because we all know coming off of turn 4,
5 more.
still things can happen.
5th place. Carl Edwards still gnawing away in Denny Hamlin's 5th place position. Edwards was there. Sharp transition into the corner there by Hamlin. And here comes Edwards. Hamlin lost a little momentum getting in.
And Carl got that good run on the high side. See if he can win this drag race down the backstretch. He drives it in there. The car sticks in that second groove, and he will prevail here as we're coming to 4 to go.
I think there's going to be a number of guys that venture up to the high side, and when it's all over with, say, probably should have run up there a little bit more than I did, because when Casey Kane flew by Harvick there earlier, there's obviously grip out there.
And that's good news for that 400-miler tomorrow.
That's right. 4 to go. And there's a chance Greg Biffle could catch Kevin Harvick for 3rd. They are 0.7 of a second apart with 4 laps to go. And Biffle is a 1/10 or 2 quicker than Harvick. But here's your leader, Casey Kane, the Ragu Dodge. There's the Pennzoil Ford for Matt Kenseth.
Kenseth cuts a 1/10 off of that lead about every other lap. It seems like Casey maybe is just being real cautious getting by these lap cars.
Yeah, he's got 3 cars up there now. He is caught in a hurry, and it looks like he's going to catch 2 of them going down into turn 3.
His car is so good on the outside, though, Larry. I think he'll be able to move up and get around these guys without any problem. Well, he's going to have to take the 27 car, David Green, on the inside.
And then Steve Park.
2 more this time. You're up there. 2 more.
2 to go.
Kenseth's definitely closing, but I think it's going to be too little too late.
Harvick will probably hold on to 3rd over Biffle. Caution. What happened?
Raw.
Big smoker down in turn 3, and it is David Gilliland, who had such a bright start to the day, but that looks like a lot of smoke out the right exhaust pipe to put us under yellow with 2 laps to go.
And now you know why Ray was not celebrating.
Exactly. Now remember, these guys have been out there on these tires ever since the restart back about lap 156. Now in that window, we've had 18 caution laps, so that means a lot of them have got close to 40 laps on their tires. Darrell, it looks like we will set up for that green-white checkered here. You pretty much know those guys at the front of the pack, they're going to stay out. But I'm going to tell you what, you look back there about probably 10th through 15th, those guys will come get that last set of fresh tires. Already see it, Jamie McMurray in his 64 car. He's trying to get 2 positions on the outside, which is perfectly legal after the green flag display.
And Denny Hamlin outside Carl Edwards got a good run on Edwards and clears him at turn 2.
That's been an ongoing battle between those two. Here comes that 17 looking down the back bumper here, and here comes Tony with his 4 tires.
Fresh tire Tony, here he comes.
32 as well.
Jason Leffler in the 32, he has fresh tires. They both get 2 positions.
White flag side by side for the lead almost as Kenseth looked on the inside.
Now, I know we've only got 16 cars on the lead lap, but we got a battle for almost every position going on right now.
Got one for the lead, I tell you that. Casey Kane better not slip down here in 3 and 4.
Stuart Leffler still coming.
They're by 2.
They are into the top 10.
3 wide on the backstretch with those fresh tires.
They're going to make it to the top 10 as they go past John Wood. Here they come for the win. Casey Kane in the Dodge. Kenseth loses a bit of ground off turn 4. Kane will win it.
Here comes the battle right there between Jason Leffler, those fresh tires. He beats Tony Stewart back to the line.
John Wood forced to the outside, got up a little high there, coming off the corner, and it looks like not a lot of grip. John.
And Ashton Lewis, who also got tires in the Marines 25, got past.
John went from 11th back to 14th.
And the drivers who restarted 14, 15, 16 end up 11th, 12th, and 13th. Pretty good. Yep.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.